Welcome back to REIQA.com Real Estate Education Program. We offer free real estate education for investors and wholesalers in both written and video formats. Plus, have an online Q&A group on Facebook where you can ask any follow-up questions. And if you still need more advanced help and decide to hire a mentor or coach, we can help with that as well. In this video, we will discuss pet fees, deposits, or rent for landlords. Please subscribe to our channel, like this video, and ask any follow-up questions in the group. Our experienced investors will respond throughout their days to help you. Check out our website at REIQA.com and the links in the description below for more real estate help, tools, and resources. Now, let's begin pet fees, deposits, or rent for landlords. An estimated 67% of U.S. households own pets, so pet-friendly rentals that allow pets with certain restrictions are often popular with tenants. As a landlord, you may be considering allowing tenants to have pets in your rental property. However, before you make this decision, it's important to understand pets can cause wear and tear on rental properties, and landlords may want to protect their investments by imposing fees for tenants who have pets. Landlords must decide if they want to charge pet fees, pet rent, or pet deposits to cover the costs of pets in their rental properties. These fees can vary depending on the type and size of the pet and may be used individually or in combination by landlords. While these fees may seem similar at first glance, they are actually quite different and serve different purposes. Pet fees are one-time charges for the privilege of having a pet in the rental property. These fees can vary widely, but they are typically based on the type and size of the pet. For example, a small dog may have a lower pet fee than a large dog, or a bird may have a lower pet fee than a cat. Pet fees are typically non-refundable and are intended to cover any extra wear and tear on the property caused by the pet. Pet rent, on the other hand, is a monthly charge that tenants pay in addition to their regular rent. Pet rent is typically based on the type and size of the pet also, and is generally collected along with the tenant's regular rent payment. Pet deposits are a separate charge that tenants pay when they move in and are usually refundable at the end of the tenancy, provided the tenant has taken good care of the property and the pet has not damaged the property. Pet deposits are typically based on the type and size of the pet as well. So, what are the pros and cons of charging pet fees, pet rent, and pet deposits as a landlord? First, let's look at some pros. Pet fees, pet rent, and pet deposits can help offset any additional costs or damages associated with allowing a pet in your rental property. These fees can also discourage tenants from bringing pets into the property if they are not willing to pay the additional charges or take care of the pet. Pet fees, pet rent, and pet deposits can be a good way to protect your property and ensure that it is well cared for by tenants with pets. Now, let's look at some cons. Some tenants may be unwilling to pay additional fees for the privilege of having a pet, which may limit the pool of potential tenants for your property. Pet fees, pet rent, and pet deposits may be seen as unfair or unreasonable by some tenants, which may lead to conflict or resentment. There is no standard for pet fees, pet rent, or pet deposits, so it's important to be aware of local laws and regulations when setting these fees, and make sure all pet rules and fees are covered in your lease. In terms of average fees, pet fees typically range from $100 to $500 or more, depending on the type and size of the pet, while pet rent typically ranges from $25 to $50 or more per month per pet, and pet deposits usually range from $200 to $500 or more. Ultimately, whether or not to charge pet fees, pet rent, or pet deposits is a decision that every landlord must make based on their individual circumstances and preferences. It's important to weigh the pros and cons and consider the potential impact on your tenant pool before making a decision. As for me, I personally choose to charge monthly pet rent for all of our properties, $25 per month per pet for pets under 25 pounds, and $50 per month per pet for pets 25 plus pounds. Anytime you have tenants with pets, no matter how clean they are, pets do damage. If you only charge deposits, you may have to deal with tenants expecting that deposit back, maybe even have to go to court. But if you charge pet rent also, you do not have to refund that money, and it can be used to help replace flooring, touch up damaged paint, doors, etc., and have your property professionally cleaned, etc. That concludes this video discussing pet fees, pet deposits, or pet rent for landlords. Please subscribe to our channel, like the video, and ask any follow-up questions in the group. Our experienced investors will respond throughout their days to help you. Check out our website at REIQA.com and the links in the description below for more real estate help, tools, and resources.